It's the ACC on ESPN tonight. A key series in the ACC Atlantic gets underway. We're cooking up a good one for you. The Cardinals of Louisville, the Tigers of Clemson, top 20 teams getting ready to go at it. We're just over a third of the way into the ACC season. Hear what the standings look like in the Atlantic. NC State sets the pace, but there's Louisville and Clemson right on the heels of the Wolfpack. Hi, everybody, and welcome in, along with Ron Smith and Matthew Crownover, Pete Hannity with you. So tonight, a series gets underway in which the Clemson Tigers are going to face some of the best starting pitching they'll encounter all year long, and the lefty Louisville rolls out tonight, among the best in the nation.
Really good. Outstanding pitching staff led by Reed Detmers, junior left-handed pitchers with a .092 ERA, not overpowering, commands the strike zone, really competes.
The Tigers will go with their freshman righty Davis Sharp. He's been good this year, but he's going to face an incredibly patient Louisville lineup.
Should be a great test for Sharp tonight against a very patient lineup that is willing to take a walk if need be and can really run the bases.
Now we talk about patience for Louisville, and a guy who leads the parade in that regard is their first baseman, Logan Wyatt, among the national leaders in walks so far this year.
The second in the nation in walks. He's an all-ACC performer and an All-American from last year. Does a great job at first base and a great competitor at the plate. That's the guy they want up late in the game when the game's on the line.
Now, Matthew, the Tigers leadoff hitter Sam Hall, he's bounced around defensively this year. He's back at second tonight, but he's a guy who's been a catalyst all season.
Yes, this is the fifth different position he's played this year. He really is the catalyst for the team. As Sam goes, usually the Clemson Tiger lineup goes.
Hall leads this Tigers team with 22 runs scored so far in the campaign. Give you the starting lineup for the Louisville Cardinals. There's their veteran head coach, Dan McDonnell, now in his 13th season. Tyler Fitzgerald leads things off at shortstop. Jake Snyder is the left fielder. Danny Oriente, who's moved from DH over to right field for the ball game tonight. There's Wyatt hitting cleanup. Britton Davis Campbell, the freshman Benellis at third, and Justin Levy, the second baseman, rounding out the Cardinals' batting order. Tigers defensively, the move from Hall to second means Elijah Henderson plays in left, Teodosio Mikowski from center to right. James Parker, the freshman, getting a start at third. Davidson Hall and Grayson Bird from third over to first tonight. Wilkie behind the plate. On the hill, Davis Sharp getting ready to make another start, and this is freshman season. It'll be his 8th. He has been really impressive so far. Matthew is a former Clemson pitcher from just a few years ago. What are some of the things you see in Davis Sharp that you really like?
You know, I like the way he attacks the zone. Nothing he throws is straight. He's got a good two-seam action, and his four-seam has a cutting action to it. So he's never throwing a ball over the fat part of the plate, and intimidating body up there on the mound at 6'2".
Yeah, and Matthew, I love that he is not afraid to throw breaking pitches. He throws that get me over breaking pitch. All of a sudden, he's got an 0-1 count, and he can throw a off-speed pitch on any count.
Exactly. You got to be able to throw more than one pitch in this league,
right.
And he's very mature for his age at this level. Tyler
Fitzgerald leads things off, the junior shortstop, a former Illinois Gatorade Player of the Year as a high schooler. And he takes ball one a season ago against Tigers pitching. He was 3 out of 12 with a double in a chilly series in March up in Louisville, Kentucky. Sharp coming in off a victory last week in Blacksburg against Virginia Tech. He went 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs. He gave up 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts, but noticed he's not in the batting order tonight. Monty Lee feels like maybe they just want him to focus when he's on the mound at being on the mound.
I just think it's so much to ask of a young man, especially a freshman, who's making that transition from high school to college as a pitcher, and also to do it as a hitter is really incredible. He's been able to do that, but I think that's a good choice. Let him focus.
Sharp 50 strikeouts in 39 2/3 innings, but he sees the count go to 3-1 on the junior shortstop, who has reached base via free pass 13 times this season, and the count's full at 3-2.
Well, obviously this is a lineup, as Matthew mentioned in the opening, that you do not want to give them free bases because they are not afraid to steal. In fact, Fitzgerald's 10 of 12.
Number on the right side will stay foul as Bird gets over there. In fact, the stolen base category for Louisville, each and every year they're among the top 5 nationally. That's been the story of their head coach Dan McDonnell and the success he's had going back to his days as a player when he was at the Citadel and you went against him, Ron.
Yeah, he was a very, very good base runner and good speed, not great speed, but great instincts on the bases for the Citadel Bulldogs.
And Fitzgerald embodies that. He's 10 out of 12 on the base pass this year, but he'll go down swinging as the first out of the game is a strikeout for Davis Sharp. He's made that his MO. Tell me what you see in this pitch, Matthew.
I think it's a four-seam fastball that cut on him a little bit. Like I said, I talked to Monty Lee on Tuesday at the Georgia game, and he said nothing he throws is straight. He's got a two-seam fastball going into righties and a four-seam cutting away just a little bit. Doesn't mean to do it, just naturally happens. Good to see him settle down and get the first guy.
See the rest of the crew that includes Malika at first, Beal at second, and Lawson at third. First time in his early collegiate career that Ellis has reached on a hit batter, and second one thrown for Davis Sharp in the ball game. 6 on the year, throw to first. Pretty good move that time, but just back in is Ellis. 3 out of 3 this season on stolen base tries. Ninth place hitter in the order is Justin Lvl, the second baseman. Left center field, long run for Teodosio. He's not going to get there. Keep an eye on Benellis. He'll be waved. He's going to come around and score, and into second base with a 2-out RBI double. He's the ninth place hitter in the order. He's hitting .209 on the year, Justin Lvl, but he comes through big with his 7th RBI of the season, and it's a 1-0 Louisville lead.
Well, you look all over campus and campers. People are getting ready for the spring football game tomorrow.
Very gutsy pitch right there. Going 3-2 changeup. See if he does it again.
And skied high and deep to left field. That one is well out of here. A 3-run homer. Logan Davidson over the short grandstand in left center field. 8th homer of the season, given 30 batted in. And the Tigers, with one swing of the bat, take a 3-1 lead.
Davidson, as Matthew mentioned, really did a nice job of fighting off some tough pitches, a 3-2 changeup that he was able to sit back on and hit a foul ball to live to see another pitch. And as he got more and more comfortable,
little bat flip action on this one too.
He didn't even look. He knew that, and that was well out of the park. Good swing.
Matthew, with the Nationals past couple of years, you were in the same professional system with a guy known for a bat flip.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Harper. Harper. He hit a pretty good one the other day.
Detmers gives up his first home run this season. Couldn't come at a better time for the Tigers. Quickly, they're in front 3-1 here in the bottom of the third.
Well, ultimately, the inability to hit a sacrifice.
And Kyle Wilkie looking for his first long ball of the season. Snyder back at the wall, looks up, as does the center fielder Campbell. Back-to-back pitches, and the Tigers hit him out of the park and take a 4-1 lead.
Wow.
The others who will be joining him, Kirk Herbstreit over there on the far left side. Joey Galloway, the sunglasses. Herbstreit and Galloway, a couple of Ohio State guys. And that ball game at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. First pitch swinging, giving it a look is Henderson. Fair ball and out of here. It got out in a hurry. Elijah Henderson with the home run. Out of the park it goes. His first of the season. And for the redshirt freshman, the first of his Clemson career, the Tigers have hit their 3rd long ball of the game off Detmers and lead 5-1. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. That's how it ends for the Tigers in a 5-1 victory against the Louisville Cardinals, a Clemson team that improves to 23-7 on the season overall and goes to 10-3 in the conference. Louisville falls to 23-7. They're now 9-4 in the ACC. Holt Jones comes on and gets the save for Davis Sharp, who improves to 5-1 on the year. And the stellar and national pitcher of the month, Reed Detmers for Louisville, suffering his 2nd loss of the season against 5 wins.
Yeah, big 3rd inning for the Tigers, all after 2 outs. The big 3-run home run by Logan Davidson, followed by Kyle Wilkie. And but above all, I think outstanding pitching, Matthew.
Yes, it's the story of the game was who took advantage of their opportunities. Clemson took advantage of theirs. Sharp was able to pitch out of his jams today.
Home runs by Davidson, Wilkie, and Henderson. That provided the offense for the Tigers as they struck with a big 4-run 3rd inning and pretty much cruised from there to the victory. Join us tomorrow, 5 p.m., a late Saturday afternoon showdown between top 20 opponents vying for the ACC Atlantic Division crown. Again, the final tonight, the Tigers slam-dunking Louisville, 5-1. For Matthew Crownover and Ron Smith, Pete Hannity saying so long. This has been a presentation of ESPN.